Tons of first responders are married to their jobs. They live and breathe the fire service, the police, whatever it is they do. So I teach them how to maintain a work-life balance, and I also teach them how to get ready for when that bad event does happen. I like to use the term, I help the students in this class develop psychological body armor. Unfortunately, Saskatchewan 6-8 weeks ago had an enormously critical event with the Humboldt bus crash. And we need to do a better job of preparing our first responders for when bad things like this happen. When you're a first responder, it's not a matter of if a bad event will happen, but it's a matter of when, how often, and how many can you stand in your career as a first responder before you go over the edge. The three most dangerous words for a first responder are coulda, woulda, and shoulda. And you'll be sitting there maybe a week after a bad event, and you'll be hitting the rewind button on the tape inside your head, going, we should have done this, we could have done that, maybe if we'd have done this differently, and you start second guessing yourselves. And what I teach is that you're supposed to do that. That's the way your brain works. You're supposed to have some sleepless nights. You're supposed to be preoccupied with these events. But eventually, hopefully that will die down. The problem is when it doesn't die down, that's when you get into the realm of developing post-traumatic stress disorder. If you're being offered some kind of critical incident stress management, be it a diffusing, a debriefing, or whatever, you need to go to these things because it's an accumulation of critical events, one event after another. They just keep on stacking up. And once your stack gets too high and you've put all that weight on your back, eventually you're going to fall forward. So if you can go to some kind of a diffusing or a debriefing, or you can talk to somebody, that's going to take away some of the power that these critical events have. Do not isolate. Do not think you can solve it yourself, because you know what? I've been there, I've done that, and I know it doesn't work that way. You got to get the outside help.